Yo, does anybody ever remember in Atlanta, like people being rude to you when you speak? Just say like hello or what's up. Man, I've been like talking to people. I'm in Atlanta on a regular basis in the city. I've been talking to people lately, just saying hello, good morning, or good afternoon, whatever. And people they look at you and they don't say nothing. Or sometimes they'll just ignore you. You say hello and they'll just look the other way and keep walking. And I'm like, whoa, what is going on with people? So I just kind of have come to the conclusion that you just got to wake people up. Because a lot of times what I'll do is I'll repeat myself. I'll say, how's it going? They won't say nothing. And I'll say, hey, what's going on? How's it going? And then they'll, oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You might get a little something out of them. Some people are just rude, right? And I don't know if it's like my hair, you know what I'm saying? I kind of got like what we would call traditionally black hair, right? So like I have it in twists. And unfortunately, some of our culture has like a negative stereotype. So when you see somebody with hair like mine, you think, oh, he's a criminal, he's a drug dealer, he's gonna shoot me, he's a bad guy, or whatever, just because I got my hair twisted a certain way. And it's only because the media portrays black men as, killers and all of this kind of stuff. But it just really goes to show you how we're perceived out here. And I could be taking this way too far. I never know what's inside of people's heads. Maybe people are having a bad day. Maybe, the 4 or 5 people that I spoke to in a row the other day just all had bad days. And so I like to give people that kind of grace. But just in general, people will look at you. They will acknowledge your presence, look away, and then when you say hello, they act like you don't even exist. Until you wake them up and you kind of gotta verbally slap them like, yo, what's up? Good morning. I was in the Walmart the other day. Craziest thing happened. I smile. I get to the counter. I got about 4 things in my hand or whatever. And I look at the lady. I smile. And she goes, oh, don't put that on the line. I'll just scan that. Right? Now, the first thing I did when I saw this lady is I said, how are you? Like I walked into the line and said, hey, how's it going? Smile. She said, oh, don't put that on there. I'll just scan that. And so I said, yo, how are you? And she goes, fine. Like just kind of under her breath. And I'm like, what is the deal? And from that point on, she just scanned my stuff in silence. It was kind of almost like that verbal slap I was talking about, where I just said, psh, psh, and she kind of was like, oh, maybe I am being an asshole. Well, yeah, you were being an asshole, lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we should all do our best to bring our best energy to the planet. And I know people are dealing with a lot of stuff. I just saw a woman on the street. I'm driving now. I just saw a young mother on the street with her son, right? Like asking for money. Like, why in the hell is a young mom in her 20s with a son that's, probably 5 or 6 or so, 7 maybe, on the street asking for money in one of the richest countries on the planet? So I understand people are going through things. Not everybody's just having a great day. I'm a master's student at Georgia State. Getting higher education, developing myself. I work out every day. I try to eat right, so I'm doing the best that I can personally. And I realize everybody may not be doing that or be in a position to do that. So again, having that grace, and am I going to stop saying hello to people? No, I'm going to keep saying hello to people. But for those who hear this, if you're an asshole to people who say what's up to you, or you don't want to talk because you feel like the world is just like done you in or whatever, I felt like that before. I know what that feels like. So, every now and then we do that. We kind of shut down. We don't want to talk to nobody. But I'm one of those people who, even if I'm not having the best day, If somebody says hello to me or, greets me or whatever, I'll say hello. I'll smile back. I could be having a worse day. Like, my mom could have just died, God forbid. But, like, something on that level, and I'll just still find the energy, because it's not their fault. It's not that person's fault that I'm going through the day that I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even get mad at that. And so I make it a point, make it an effort to say, yo, what's going on? How are you? I can't be 100% involved with what's going on in your life. I might not be having the best day, but I can at least acknowledge respectfully your existence as a human being. And that's all I'm talking about. So for people out there who are dealing with other people on a regular basis, you see people, don't be a jerk, don't be an asshole, man. Like greet people, say what's up, and let's try to make the world a little bit of a better place. Because this bullshit, where people they just kind of push you aside like you don't even exist. I can't get with that. I had another group of guys. I walked out the gas station today. Now, I don't dress. I just wear comfortable clothes. But I think when these gentlemen saw me, it was like, white guys, 2 white guys and an Asian guy. They had the little khaki shorts on with a little polo tucked in and a little golfing hat or whatever. Like, it's a look, right? It's like the casual, we still got money look. So I waved at them as I was coming out the gas station, and they was holding their coffee, and it was clear that I waved. It wasn't one of these little small waves. I fully extended my hand into the air and waved. Now, I didn't say hello, because they were kind of far from me, right? But I did wave. They looked and did nothing. Just looked back at themselves, And so I always go immediately to, black man hair that they would consider to be corner boy or street boy hair, some colorful shorts and some flip-flops or whatever. Oh, he ain't about nothing. He ain't got nothing going on. Why am I waving at him? He's a waste of time. And he's from the underculture. He's from the subclass. He's black, so we don't owe him any allegiance. We don't owe him. He's not a part of humanity. That's where I go in my mind. And again, I could be dragging things on. I could just be, but I know that people do feel that way, because people have expressed to me that that's how they feel. In conversations, you find out how people really feel when you get to talk to them. So again, I just say, be kind to people. Be respectful to people. Don't crap on people's day. If somebody speaks to you, say hello. You're a human being. I feel like we owe it to each other to at least address each other if we can hear, if we can see, Anyway, peace.